Fast and the Furious 1 had just come out, and everybody's like, yo, we on a timeline that just ruined street racing forever, which wasn't far from the truth. Like, Fast and Furious did kind of up street racing forever. Every Saturday night, it was just like you'd go on this forum and you created an account, and it was just like an address. And those addresses usually were like big open parking lots. An example of this would be like a grocery store parking lot that's kind of attached to a gas station. And it was basically like these little mini car shows. And you would show up on Saturday night, and there was always at like 8 p.m. As soon as it went dark, everybody went out. And to be fair, it was a very harmless thing of like everybody meeting up. But then from there, it was, okay, who's going racing? And that was about an hour. There was always like the racers, because those cars never really looked that good. They were always ugly, beat up, but when you popped the hood, all the money went right there. Whereas like the car show people were just like on all the outside, so they're really slow. So everybody just kind of hung out, and it was like, all right. And then there was like local spots that was like, all right, we're gonna meet at Meridian, or which was like kind of near Channel Side. It's not there anymore. A lot of these spaces, like they're more vacant 2-lane roads that are like, and then there was a whole operation around it. It's like, okay, we're sending somebody there now. And then that person would get there, scope the spot out, make sure there's nothing crazy going on, call back, and then everybody shows up. And you're talking just like you see in the movies, like, whoa, all these cars come up and they park along the street, and it's like, all right, who's racing? And you usually you pick a person out, and it's like, all right, I want to race you. And then you go to the front, there's always some dude there. It was never a hot chick like in Fast and the Furious. It was always some fat guy going, and you race, and then you turned around, and it would start racing just for like, oh, like who's got a better car? You're talking. Then it would turn into like money involved. And I raced a few people for $500 because that was like the most I had. I did win most of them. I think I remember I lost like 2 or 3 times. And then it was like, then there was like the big dogs that raced. There was the people that roll through with trailers. They back their car off the trailer. They line up. Their cars aren't meant to go anywhere other than that straight line. And then it would be like, oh, there's always like lookouts. Cops are coming, cops are coming. And then everybody would get in their car and just take off. And it was like, as long as you weren't the last one there, you never got in trouble with the police.